Title: Fault 2623001 Charge Air System Offset Drift at Idle. Let's explore how to identify and rectify this issue on a Sprinter. Symptoms: the customer highlights the indicator lamp in the instrument cluster and complains that the engine only runs at a maximum of 3,000 revolutions per minute. Remedy: the fault memory is accessed with the aid of star diagnosis. The capital F denotes a current fault. If we now retrieve the current fault codes from the menu, the fault 2623001 Charge Air System Offset Drift at Idle is displayed. The next step is to check actual values. Select the menu item, check exhaust gas recirculation, and then start the engine. If DAS shows an air mass per stroke that is too low, the fault should be inspected for between the air filter and the turbocharger. Conversely, if the value is too high, as in this case, the fault is downstream of the turbocharger. Preparations for correcting the fault: first, remove the air filter and then the engine trim. Now, the hose on the turbocharger can be removed. Actual value of air mass per stroke too low. The fault may be attributed to damage to the red lining of the hose. Actual value too high. A homemade solution must be employed to conduct a leak test, as the pressure fittings for the new turbocharger no longer fit. A pressure fitting with part number W64589009100 is required, along with an old charge air hose and the testing toolkit with part number 6115890222100. The pressure fitting is inserted into the charge air hose and secured firmly with a hose clamp. It is then screwed directly onto the turbocharger. By the way, this shop-made tool can be utilized not only on these vans, but also for passenger cars. With the aid of the pressure-reducing valve, the charge air system is pressurized with compressed air. Note, the pressure must be set to no more than 0.3 bars to prevent any damage to the charge air system. Now we must locate the leak in the charge air system. To do this, all the connections are sprayed with a leak detector and bubbles will form at any leaks. Repair. A common cause of leakage is O-rings damaged during installation, located in the pipeline at the turbocharger or at the resonance damper. It is evident here that this seal ring has been cut as well as crushed. The seal ring must be replaced. Install the pipeline and recheck the charge air system for leakage. Concluding work, star diagnosis must now be used to reset the adaptation values of the hot film mass airflow sensor. The same applies to the fault memory, which must also be erased. Now for the final test. After the repair, ensure that the indicator lamp in the instrument cluster no longer lights up and that the engine speed increases above 3,000 revolutions per minute. The Sprinter is now as zippy as ever.